Bonjour!
Hello!
Hi guys! Today we are in beautiful Chateau de Reignac and we are tasting the Grand Vin de Reignac
Bordeaux supérieur
from 2016. Ouh là là!
So today we are in a beautiful place next to the Chateau de Reignac, in the property of Chateau de Reignac, in a beautiful 16th century pigeon house that was a very, very important building at this time, sign of wealth.
Can you tell us why it's called the pigeon house?
They were collecting the pigeon droppings there.
For fertilizers.
For fertilizers.
Mm-hmm. So since 1990, when Mr. and Mrs. Vattel arrived, a lot changed, right?
Oh yes, definitely. They have been doing lots of renovations and works on the land, in the bathroom. Everything was made since 1990 to preserve the environment and to make great, great wine.
So Chateau de Reignac is located in the Entre-deux-Mers area. So the Entre-deux-Mers is this part between the Dordogne River and the Garonne River. So we are located northeast of the city of Bordeaux, more or less in between Bordeaux city and Saint-Émilion. If you want more information about the Bordeaux region, check out our video about the introduction to Bordeaux wines. So Chateau de Reignac is a very large property. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure. We have, so here, total more than 400 acres, and they're split almost half between the vineyards, and the other half is forest. They have a lake on the property.
And these 200 acres of vines are split almost equally on clay and limestone terroir and gravelly ground.
Yes, because they have three main grape varieties that we use in Bordeaux. They have some Merlot, they have Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet Franc, but the majority is Merlot planted here. They have about 65% of Merlot planted. They then have 25% of Cabernet Sauvignon, and the rest of it is Cabernet Franc, so that's actually the less planted on the property.
But they have the white also.
Correct. They have 3 hectares.
With Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc,
And
which is typical
typical grape varieties.
You can check our video about La Tour Martillac White 2018, where we talk about white, dry whites from Bordeaux. And you can subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell by the same way. And if you can give it a like, that would be great too. Thank you. I remember the winter was tough.
Yes, very wet.
Very wet spring too, right?
Hot and dry summer.
And dry summer.
Very contrasting, in fact, between winter and summertime, which was finally a good thing because people were afraid of the diseases like mildew, oidium, all the fungus you can find in the vines.
And also a good chance to have water enough to survive. The vines could drink water as they needed when it was very dry and hot.
Yeah, because it actually rained right before harvest in September, just also, when we needed it, to put back some water in these grapes. That,
as a reminder, it's forbidden to irrigate.
So at the end, the vintage, I think, was pretty homogeneous all over Bordeaux.
Yes.
Right?
Well balanced in quality and quantity.
Yeah. What do you think already? Look at this beautiful color. It's so intense.
Yeah, very intense, more like ruby color. Yeah, 16 is like 4 years old now, which is considered most of the time in Bordeaux still a baby. For Chateau de Reignac, actually, the wines can be drunk quite young, or they can age for some of the best vintages like 16 up to 20-25 years.
It all depends, I think, how you like your wine, right?
Totally, yeah.
If you like fresh fruits, if you like more
earthiness or jammy fruits.
Exactly.
Yeah, really a matter of taste.
The nose is beautiful, I get a lot of white flowers.
Personally, I'm really more on the fruit, the black fruit.
Very black.
Very juicy fruit, you know, but ripe.
Still very chewy.
We say in French, and I feel I haven't found yet how to say it in English really, it's gourmand. The nose is so gourmand. C'est trop bon, hein?
Yeah,
So good. Et où se fait? Emily, we're tasting. Voilà. Cheers. Again. Cheers.
So yeah, it's very good. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
It's very beautiful. Nice. Very fruity for me. I'm more on the plum and the cherry.
It's really full body. That's usually what the Merlot does. The Merlot that in the Bordeaux blends, the Merlot brings the flesh, the body to the wine, and the Cabernets bring the structure.
Yeah, on the back I get a bit more of peppery tastes, like pepper notes.
Yeah, white pepper maybe.
The spices we mentioned on the nose, yeah.
It's a good length also.
And what we have here today, some great cheese, again Comté, my favorite. We have some sheep, some cow cheese, and that's just amazing with the wine for me. I mean,
it would be fantastic with a duck magret. Or
yes, totally. One of the specialty of Bordeaux, the duck.
Even with the grilled meat, huh?
Yeah, grilled beef.
You know how to use the fire.
So the balance is beautiful in this wine. I feel the tannins are so well integrated. Really soft tannins. We opened this bottle a while ago, but I would decant it at least 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, a couple of hours. That's good. So for a red wine like this, I would recommend 62, 64 Fahrenheit, which is what we call room temperature. Well,
depends how hot
depends
the
on the
room is.
season, and yeah. But that's typically what we will refer to as room temperature for the red wine.
Emily today prepared for us a beautiful dark chocolate cake. Matches very well with this full-bodied wine.
You have to try now.
Of course, I love chocolate, so it's beautiful. Do you pair your reds with chocolate sometimes?
Hi, ladies.
Oh hey! Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Good.
How are you?
Hey. Hello.
Fine. How was the taste?
Very nice. Good.
Yeah.
So perfect. You taste the 16. That's right.
Yeah, the 16. It is great.
It's a great vintage. It's maybe the
Beautiful.
best vintage of the last 20 years. So you know. That's
Yeah,
very
we
wonderful.
loved it. It was fantastic.
I'm glad to hear you.
Did you finish harvesting or?
So we finished the harvest the 1st of October.
Oh, okay, so you're done.
It was a very hard year because the end of the season was a little bit rainy, so we speed up a little bit the harvest to finish at a good time to keep the berries safe. So right now it's time to take a breath, to relaxing. So that's
Everything
good.
is in the cellar.
Yeah, that's right.
Under control.
Under control. But you know, the season was sensible. The beginning, we just had a lot of you know, disease, mildew. But here, because we have a specific process. We work with Mr. Cuisinier.
Oh yeah.
Do you know, it's a naturalist, a man that's working like a kind of nutritionist of the vines. That's the good name. And so it's a man that's working with each plot of the property, take some sample, make some analysis, diagnostic, and we can have like a return of all the property and to manage very well the way to feed all the vines.
So you're happy about the 2020 so far?
Yeah, we're happy. The berries is very beautiful, nice acidity, good maturation, a lot of quantity, a lot of quality. The perfect condition to produce a beautiful vintage for this year.
So at least we'll get that in 2020.
Yeah.
A great wine.
Only in 2 years.
You have to be patient.
Yeah.
Yes. It's always a question to be patient with wine.
Patient and patience.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us.
So you're welcome. So continue like this. Take your time.
Yeah, we
Enjoy
love
it,
it. It's
and-
perfect setting.
So perfect. I'm glad to see you, and I hope to see you back again.
Thank you.
Bye
Jan.
bye.
Bye. Thank you.